I'm Tom Buning, Senior Associate Athletic Director at SMU and Project Manager for the Moody renovation project. This is episode number 6 of a tour of the construction site to give you an update on all our progress. So today's an opportunity to get inside the building and again show you a lot of the finish work that's going on, take you behind the scenes and get to some spots that we haven't been able to show you up until this point, which add special capabilities to our building, and so they're worth showing to you up close and personal. So let's get started on today's update. Let's take a look inside. Well, it's August and we love the heat. So before we go inside where it's nice and cool, I want to take another minute to enjoy the sun and point out the work we've done over here to install the beginnings of the cast stone along the exterior of the north addition, the Miller Event Center. As you can see, the building is completely waterproofed. Ready to add on to the cast stone will be the brick in the next couple of weeks. And you can also see the cast stone has already been added to form the colonnade on the main entrance. So here we are on the first floor of the Miller Event Center in what will be called the Champions Club. Behind me are the 2 hallways, 2 sets of double doors that will take you out into the concourse from this room on game night. But as you take a look around the room, you get a sense for the size and the scope and the level of work that's been done since we've last walked this space. The finished work, the ceiling, all the mechanical work is all in place. You can see now the grand entrance area. This room will be able to have 200 people sit down for a formal dinner, or have 400 or 500 people in here for a pre-game reception. So it's a beautiful space. Can't wait till it gets finished. Let's take a look at some of the other parts of the building. Okay, so we're 5 months away from completion of this project, and we're on schedule for a 13 December delivery. And the reason why that's working is because of how well this project's been planned out, and the current ongoing execution and synchronization of all the trades that are working in this building. In the north area, they're working from the basement to the rooftop. In the concourse, in the bowl area, they're working in a circular fashion. Where we're standing now on the north concourse is one of the more finished areas. As you can see to my right, you're starting to see the outlines of where the concession area will be. We're now in the much wider concourse, and as you look up, you can see the exposed breakers. That's going to be what it looks like when we're finished. Giving this space a lot of air and volume. Take a look to my left. If you're in the concourse and it's now time to move out to your seat, you can see the inviting passageway to take you out to either the loge boxes or down to the courtside seating, or to take up either one of these stairwells to get you to the upper bowl. So we're still at the concourse level, and we're in the space that will in the future be the Letterman's boardroom. But I'm going to take advantage of the fact that this wall is not in right now to give you a peek out into the loading dock area that we've created. As you can see, there's space for 2 semi-trucks to come in here and unload and immediately take their materials into the back of the house down at court level. This is a capability that we never had before. Gone downstairs and we're at the event level of the basketball court. Behind me is the loading dock area. So as we unload trucks, bringing in stage equipment or camera equipment for a basketball game, they're going to come in here and marshal this equipment in this area. This space is many times larger than what we had before. In fact, we've claimed space that was before just dirt. So as a result, we have a brand new capability to allow us to do wonderful things out at the court level. So when we were in this area, we created additional space, flexibility for the future by excavating out underneath the concourse above us. The square footage that we were able to create in this area, we are now going to dedicate to our growing team. While they have their water facilities out on White Rock Lake, much of their time is spent either in the weight room or on their specialty equipment, their ergometer training, and this area will allow them to set up 30 rowing stations for their women to practice all at one time, which will allow them to work on both teamwork and individual efficiency. So here's a wonderful opportunity to show you around the seating bowl of the Coliseum and show you how much progress we're making. What you can see across the arena on the north side is the last of the formwork. Once that's gone, it's all concentration on finished work and the new construction piece is over. One area we can show you now is a potential look at what the seating bowl will look like once the chairs are installed. I'm right here now on a finished stairway, and as you can see, it's quite a bit wider. It's now 4 feet wide, and there will be a railing that goes up and down the middle of this. And over here we have a seating mock-up to show you the new seats and how they will look once they're installed. So we're now in this space that I will call the living area, the suite holders. So this will be a beautifully furnished area for folks to relax, congregate. But as you can see over the corner of my shoulder, there'll be ways to get out onto what will be a beautiful patio that gives you a fantastic overlook of the campus, and to the east, the Bush Library. So the next time we get together will be in September, and this beautiful building will be on its own electrical power supply, and with all the windows in and doors on, it'll be running its own air conditioning system, which all the workers you saw today will be thrilled about. And as you can imagine, the pace of the work will go up in that cooler environment. So until we get a chance to meet again here at Moody Coliseum and the renovation project, go Mustangs.